All right, brilliant students. Welcome to Exam KP. I am Biola, your Exam KP English teacher. Today, we're diving into how to absolutely master that powerhouse essay section, the one that can seriously make or break your scores in WAEC, JAMB, and NECO. So, let's be real for a second. You see that essay question on your exam paper, and the pressure is on, right? I totally get it. But look, these essays are a huge deal across all three exams. And today, we're going to give you the exact strategy to walk in there and just conquer them. So, why does this section carry so much weight? I mean, why all the fuss? It's because it's not just a test of your grammar, it's really a test of how you think. It's where the examiners see if you can take an idea, organize your thoughts, and present them in a way that's clear, logical, and well persuasive. And listen, you've got to think way beyond the exam hall here. Mastering this skill, the ability to build a really powerful argument, that is a life skill. It's something you're going to use for your university applications, for job interviews, pretty much for your entire career. It's huge. So, how do you do it? How do you unlock that high score? Well, the good news is there's a master key, a simple, really powerful structure that works for every single essay. It doesn't matter if it's WAEC, JAM, or NECO. At its core, every single great essay is built on this simple three-part structure. You've got the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. That's it. Think of it like a roadmap. It guides you, and more importantly, it guides the examiner from your very first sentence all the way to your final point. So let's break down each part of that journey. Okay, first up, your introduction. It's just one paragraph, but man, is it important. This is your first impression. You've got to grab the examiner's attention right away. So you start with a hook, maybe a surprising fact or a question, then you clearly state your main argument. That's your thesis. And finally, you just give a quick preview of the point you're about to make. Boom, you've set the stage. Now for the body, this is where you build your case, kind of like laying bricks to build a house. You're aiming for about 3 to 5 paragraphs here. And the rule is simple, one main idea per paragraph. Then you back that idea up with solid support. We're talking specific examples, we're talking facts. And remember to use those linking words, furthermore, however, to make it all flow together smoothly. And finally, the conclusion. This is the last thing the examiner reads, so you've got to make it count. Don't just copy and paste your introduction, no. You want to restate your main idea in a fresh way. Quickly recap your key points, and then leave the reader with a really powerful, memorable final thought. And strong. And this brings me to the absolute golden rule of conclusions. Ready for it? Do not introduce new ideas. Seriously, this is your moment to tie everything together in a neat bow and leave a lasting impression, not to suddenly start a whole new conversation. Okay, so we've got our universal formula, right? Introduction, body, conclusion. But, and this is a big but, you have to know how to adapt that formula for the specific exam you are taking. Knowing the little differences between WAEC, JAM, and NECO is absolutely critical. So let's break it down. For WAEC, you get choices, which is great. That means you can play to your strengths and pick the essay style you're best at. JAMB is a different story. It's one compulsory essay, and it's usually argumentative. That makes that clear structure we just talked about an absolute must. Then with NECO, you often see options that need specific formats, like a formal letter or a speech. So you really have to nail those formatting rules. But no matter which exam you are sitting for, these 3 rules are non-negotiable. First, language. Keep it formal, no slang. So no writing na wow. Second, length. Pay attention to the word count. Don't go way over or under. And third, and this is a pro tip, use examples your Nigerian examiner can relate to. Mentioning something like NEPA or Nollywood makes your writing feel so much more authentic, and it really connects with them. Okay, theory is great, but let's get our hands dirty. Let's see how all of this actually works in the real world. We're going to look at a real example and break down how to go from a common mistake to an absolute masterpiece that gets top marks. So check this out. Here's a real question from a past TOEIC paper. Seems simple enough, right? Write a letter to your friend describing your new school. But you'd be surprised how many students make easy to avoid mistakes here that cost them a lot of marks. Let's see how to get it right. Okay, look at the difference. On the left, you see the common mistakes. Forgetting the letter format and losing easy marks right off the bat. But look at the pro approach on the right. It's so simple. First, you nail the format. Address, date, salutation. Then you structure your body logically. One paragraph for facilities, one for teachers, one for challenges. And instead of saying something vague like things are hard, you get specific and relatable. Like mentioning NEPA issues. See the difference? It's huge. Alright, as we start to wrap this up, I want to leave you with your ultimate secret weapon for exam day. This is your winning routine. A checklist that will keep you calm, focused, and totally in control. This 5-step routine is your key. 1. Please read the prompt carefully. Underline those keywords. 2. Manage your time. Spending 5 minutes on an outline is the best investment you can make. 3. Level up your vocabulary. Instead of important, try vital. 4. Always leave time to proofread. A clean essay just looks better. And 5, the most important step of all, practice. Use past questions every single day. Consistency is what builds champions. So there you have it. You have the universal formula. You know the specific rules for each exam. You literally have all the tools you need to succeed. The only question left is, which past question are you going to master first? It's time to get to work. You've totally got this. That's it for today. Great job following along. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more easy to understand lessons. And hey, want to practice more questions and get step-by-step solutions? Visit examkp.com right now and keep learning smarter.